I'm Scott Green, and this is Black Community News. Coming to you from the Arkansas News Network, this is Black Community News with Scott Green. The Arkansas Baptist College Alumni Association hosted a reception Tuesday, December 18th at 12 noon in the Consolidated Missionary Baptist State Convention of Arkansas Incorporated's headquarters to honor Dr. Leslie Rodriguez McClellan, the newly appointed 17th president of Arkansas Baptist College. The event brought together well-wishers, alumni, and community members to celebrate her historic appointment. Dr. Rodriguez McClellan, appointed on November 1st, 2024, made history as the first woman to lead the institution in a permanent capacity. With over 25 years of transformative leadership in higher education, she brings a wealth of experience and a visionary approach to advancing student success and institutional excellence. Her career reflects a deep commitment to fostering academic achievement for diverse student populations, improving institutional operations, and preparing students for the global marketplace. A third-generation graduate of Langston University, Dr. Rodriguez McClellan earned her bachelor's degree in psychology, a master's degree in education, and a doctor of education in adult learning and leadership from Kansas State University. Her career began at Langston University as a financial aid counselor and has since spanned a range of institutional types, including historically Black colleges and universities, Hispanic serving institutions, and predominantly white institutions. Founded as the Ministers Institute in 1884, Arkansas Baptist College holds a rich legacy as one of the oldest HBCUs in the nation. The college was established by the Colored Baptists of Arkansas to provide educational opportunities for African Americans in the post-Reconstruction era. Known for its dedication to social justice, leadership development, and community engagement, the institution has been a beacon of hope and progress for generations. Dr. Rodriguez McClellan follows a lineage of influential presidents who have shaped the college's history. Past leaders like Mr. James C. Oliver, 1962 to 1982, and Reverend William Thomas Keaton from 1985 to 2001 have left indelible marks on Arkansas Baptist College. Raised in Oklahoma, Dr. Rodriguez McClellan is also the proud mother of a daughter who is an educator and self-published writer. She brings a unique blend of professional expertise, personal resilience, and a commitment to uplifting underserved communities. Her presidency signals a new era of growth, innovation, and student achievement for Arkansas Baptist College. From all of us at Black Community News, congratulations and welcome. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff's men's basketball team, now 3-10 overall, dominated its final game of the 2024 calendar year Tuesday afternoon by blowing out the Ecclesia College Royals of Springdale, Arkansas, who fell to 0-16 after losing 120-61 at H.O. Clemens Arena in the Golden Lions non-conference finale. The home victory followed the Golden Lions' own blowout loss to the Texas Longhorns, who advanced to 9-2 of the Southeastern Conference after winning 121-57 in Austin, Texas on Saturday, December 14th. In Tuesday's victory, the Golden Lions shot 64.4% from the field and made 20 of 32 attempts from three-point range. They were led in scoring by junior forward Dennis Asaro with 16 points, guard Zach Reinhardt, and forward Kyle Brown, each scoring 15 points, and junior guard Quentin Bolton Jr. and freshman Chop Palhar, who both had 14 points each. Junior guard Christian Moore scored 13 points with 13 assists, while freshman Raphael Dumont scored 10 points with 11 rebounds. Ecclesia, who only dressed 5 players, each played the entire game. Senior guard Justin Reeves scored a game-high 26 points with 6 rebounds, making 4 of Ecclesia's 7 three-pointers. UAPB's next game and Southwest Athletic Conference opener for the 2024-25 campaign season will be Saturday, January 4th in Huntsville, Alabama against the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M, who now stand at 4-6. The Golden Lions finished the 23-24 season campaign 13-18 overall and 8-10 in conference play to finish in a tie for 8th place, but did not qualify to play in the SWAC tournament due to tiebreakers. During the preseason, The Golden Lions were predicted to finish 10th by the league's head coaches and sports information directors. Continue to follow us for the latest UAPB Golden Lion updates and scores. Little Rock School Board members, joined by a city director, held their second community meeting Wednesday evening to discuss proposed changes to the district. The Optimizing LRSD 2.0 Recommendations Community Informational Meeting took place at Washington Elementary School on Main Street. Board members Vicki Hatter and Norma Johnson, along with Little Rock City Director Andrea Hogan Lewis, led the session. Superintendent Dr. Jamal Wright had this to say about the meeting.
We are hosting our second of 3 community meetings that we have scheduled throughout the month of December, and our goal is to get the word out to everyone in the community of Carver and Washington, number one, so that they are informed about what we're recommending and why, and then for them to get excited about what the new Carver, Washington can become. We have a $3.5 million grant that we will be able to infuse into the Carver, Washington campus, so it can be a true STEAM magnet school. And so all of the students in this community and who attend this school will have an opportunity to attend it. And I'm sure once the word gets out about just how exciting, fun, and engaging this school and this program is, I'm hoping that at one point we're going to run out of space in Carver, Washington, because so many families and students are going to be interested in attending it.
Although the meeting aimed to provide parents and community members with updates on potential school changes and included childcare, refreshments, and Spanish interpretation services to ensure accessibility, not all attendees were satisfied with the information provided. Dr. Anika Whitfield had this to say.
I've not been impressed with either of the meetings. I definitely feel like the decision was already made before we got here. We were here to be coddled, to believe that this is the only choice. When questions have been asked over and over again about ways to redirect funding or to generate income or to keep these schools alive and well, the answers have always been a stumble over to say ultimately there's nothing that we can do. But we know that there's funding there. We know that there are resources. Conveniently, our CFO was not available to come to the meeting tonight to answer those questions. Our superintendent couldn't possibly know everything about the district, and so that's why it's so important that his staff, and something that's critical, this is happening, all of his staff should be here. All of the administrators that deal with any of this transition process should be here to be able to answer our questions. It's an insult that we're asked to ask questions on our index card as opposed to having communications directly with our district leader, and to be able to have an honest exchange. We have very valuable things to say. We have people that work in these school buildings that care deeply about our children and our students. We have people who are very well invested in their neighborhoods and communities. People that are very concerned that our tax dollars are again being misrepresented and misused. And so we know that what's happening in the Little Rock School District is a roof. We have 2 more schools in the district that have predominantly African American students that are low to poor wealth, come from low to poor wealth income families that deal with a lot of social and behavioral challenges that the district is currently not meeting. And then you're going to move a lot of those students to other schools and overcrowd classrooms.
A letter that was distributed by email December 16th to select LRSD community stakeholders raised concerns about the lack of consideration for keeping Brady and Carver schools open as elementary campuses in discussions surrounding the superintendent's recommendations. Key points of the complaint included a lack of alternatives and did not present options or plans to retain Brady and Carver as elementary schools. The email requested information before the upcoming meeting, viable options or plans to keep Brady, Carver, and other schools open, exploring alternatives to closures and mergers. A detailed financial breakdown of how much funding is needed to keep these schools open, including resources for retaining and recruiting students. Reputable studies proving or disproving the superintendent's claim that lower teacher-student ratios do not improve student outcomes and behavior. A list of the 25 largest contracts in the LRSD budget with ideas for cost reduction through negotiations or replacements. Explanation for why no community meetings have been held at Brady or Carver schools. where impacted families and educators are most familiar, and information on efforts by LRSD administration to seek support from city, county, and state leaders, as well as businesses and community organizations to maintain Brady and Carver as elementary schools. The correspondence further seeks transparency and collaboration to explore alternatives that would sustain and grow the district without resorting to school closures. This meeting follows the board's decision to delay any votes on the future of Brady and Carver Magnet Elementary Schools until December 19th. The decision to postpone action, initially slated for November 21st, reflects the district's commitment to further communication and public outreach before making final decisions. This has been Black Community News, your source for empowering information. Until next time, I'm Scott Green.